we're back with another tour of another gorgeous local island called Ukulhas, and today we are walking around the entire Bikini beach of Ukulhas Island.
This island is absolutely beautiful. Now, it does come with a little caveat, certain things we don't like about the island, but we'll get into that later on in this video. For now, we're gonna relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Like, this beach is absolutely beautiful. I really enjoy the beach here at Ukulhas though.
Yeah, and what's very unique about this beach is pretty much the majority of the island is the Bikini beach, while on other islands a very small portion of a beach is actually dedicated for tourists for Bikini beach, or they also call it a tourist beach. But here you can walk around in your bathing suit pretty much, I don't know, 80% of the island at least.
Yeah, so as you can see, like, there's trees, there's a tree line area, and you can see they have chairs set up where you could be in the shade. We're walking towards the tip, one of the tip end of the island, and then we'll circle around the other side of the island, and that's where most of the hotels you'll be able to see where people stay and have the beach access really close to the actual beach.
We started pretty much at the harbor, and you can see here the tree line is pretty thick, but it's actually, I don't know, the tree line would be maybe 10 feet, and then you go into the island already, which will be already houses, hotels. We have done another walking tour of Ukulhas Island, but more inside the island. So if you want to see what that video also looks like, we will leave it in the description below.
And it's also in our playlist. Another cool thing that I do like about Ukulhas Beach is that there's a nice stretch of sand, and then the water, it actually slopes very gradually. As you can see, the water is absolutely beautiful. How was the snorkeling? You went out snorkeling, right?
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. It is one of the best islands for snorkeling, for house reef, and we also have other islands that we suggest to you in our complete Maldives budget travel guide as well.
So as you can see, we're now just approaching the tip of the island, where we're going to make a sharp right-hand turn and then continue down the length of the beach.
Planning a Maldives holiday can get overwhelming really fast. So many islands, transfers, and hotel options to figure out. After 6 months of island hopping and 30 plus local islands, we organized everything we learned into one complete Maldives travel guide. Real strategies, do's and don'ts, and our exclusive hotel discounts for local islands, all in one place. Download it now, get the link in the description below.
Look how beautiful this beach looks, and the way the water meets the sky, or vice versa.
Yeah.
It's like a mirror. It's so beautiful.
It looks unreal. As you can see on this part of the beach, the sand is much wider, so you have more space. Other parts are more narrow.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are curving almost like the island is kind of oval, right? So right here is where the curve is it?
Mm-hmm. We're coming up on the curve area at the tip, and we're looping around to the other side. Now, as you can see, as we're coming up around the right-hand side of the island, or the left, depending on which direction you're facing, you can see in the distance the hotel being built.
And that's one thing about Ukulhas right now. It is in such active construction mode. anywhere you look, well, right now from the beach, it's a little hard to see how much construction it really is on the island. But if you look at our island walking tour, you will see much more active development. And Ukulhas Council set a law that by 2027, everyone must finish with their construction.
And that's the reason why there's just so much construction, because everyone is building because they have a deadline, and all construction must stop by then. So everyone is getting their hotels built and other buildings being built, restaurants and certain things.
Well, it kind of sounds odd, but 2027 comes, I think it's going to be pretty cool that it's going to be no construction on the island, because one of the things that actually many people say about local islands is that of course it depends on the island, but a lot of people notice how much construction it is on local islands, and Ukulhas comes 2027 will have no active construction, which is going to be pretty cool, no?
And the hotel on the right, you guys see here, that white hotel, that's the hotel that we stayed at. It's really nice.
And of course, if you want to see what it looks like, we have done it in the other video as well.
Now, one thing that I guess that might be worth mentioning, a lot of these different islands, they attract a certain demographic. So, for example, this island, we noticed that there are a lot of Russians. Would you say that's accurate?
I think Italians.
Italians?
Actually, yeah, Russians is for todo. But I mean, there are Russians literally on all the islands
yes,
of the Maldives.
They do travel a lot.
Yeah, but I think this island is known to attract Italian demographic.
If you happen to know, leave it in the comment. Let us know, because again, we do know that certain islands, the majority of the demographic comes from different countries. Like some islands is like almost predominantly Italian, some are like predominantly Russian.
Yeah, and you see how calm the water is.
That's the best.
And it's also because of the reef, it is a little bit protected. So because Ukulhas is located within the atoll, because it's important to know when you travel during monsoon season like we did, some islands are located more outside of the atoll and they are not protected by other islands, so they get more waves, more wind, and they're not protected. As you can see here, there are some cafes where you can buy some coconuts, and that's another thing. Some local islands are more catering to tourists, providing some cocktails, non-alcoholic, of course, some coconuts right on the beach where you can enjoy some refreshments. And some islands do not have any of those type of amenities.
I do actually like that about Ukulhas. Now, we panned over to the right a little while ago and you saw some people in the tree line, but what you don't see is within the tree lines, there are actually these little like coconut stands and shops and cafes right within the tree line. They're almost like a part of the tree line.
Yeah, like
which
a
is
little
really
hidden.
cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
And it's a nice mix of coconut trees and just regular trees. So sometimes the tree line is very thick and there are no coconut trees, but this one have this iconic Maldives look with this turquoise water and coconut trees stretching out into the water.
Yeah, it's really nice. Beautiful. The sand quality, amazing. Very fine pottery sand. Really like that. So when you went snorkeling, you went all the way out to the tip of the reef area, right?
Yeah.
So where the water is turquoise, it's shallow, and then you see out in the distance it gets darker in color. That's where the island actually drops off, and that's where most people go to snorkel, because that's where all the fish hang out.
I mean, it looks a little far from here.
It does, but I think it's the camera that does that.
Yeah, I think it's literally like 2-minute swim and you're already at the reef.
All right, so it's not that far out.
Yeah. And the reef stretch is pretty far too. The island is actually being reclaimed all the way at the far end. So that's why I did not go snorkeling past that point, but you can also snorkel at least half of the island where the reef is. So it's a nice stretch.
As you can see, they have hammocks out for guests.
Water sports.
Yeah. And a lot of the hotels are literally right across the opposite side of these palm trees. So they're really close. You're like literally right on the beach.
Yeah.
So there's a fun tube there, as you can see. Look how beautiful this is. I really, really like this island. And when we were here, we actually said when we come back in the next probably 2 to 3 years to this island, that's when this island would be primo.
Yeah.
When all the construction is done, and yeah, this island's gonna be really nice. Then I'm really looking forward to coming back to this island. I heard Connie's building on this island as well, right?
Yeah, I think they should be done either this year or next year.
Now they said it was on the further end of the island towards where we're walking now, but I don't see it. It was behind us,
we
right?
already passed
We passed it because I did see a really huge construction
Yeah,
site.
that's the one, the tall one. And here you see on the side there are some just looks like, I don't know, some boxes and pallets, but actually this is where they dry some type of fish right on top to
on
the
those
right.
things, yeah.
It's the full area where they
tuna
dry.
though, there's tuna there.
I don't know if it's tuna. Maybe it's tuna.
When I
but
walked
it's
up
like
there, I think I
so
saw
much.
tuna, yeah.
But I think this area is already local. It might have been local already.
Well, people don't really come down this. I mean, if you do happen to come to Ukulhas, and there's a lot of people, way more than what you've seen us walk past, you can always come all the way down here. Because again, if you want that privacy, you just don't want anyone around you, then you could actually come down this far as well and just use the beach. But again, you won't see much people down here because there's no more hotels, there's no more cafes, there's no shops, there's no nothing down here. It's literally just a stretch of beach. So if you wanted to be alone, then this would be your option
there
to
are
do
some
so.
like island facilities for, I don't know what kind of they do, maybe electricity station, and I think there is either a cafe or I've seen maybe one more guest house, but I wasn't sure what that was, and I'm not sure if it's even operational. This is what we're coming up to.
Right.
But as you can see, the beach is already very narrow. There's a stadium there.
Yeah, they for football, soccer.
Yeah, so it's still more like already like a local area here.
Again, I'm not sure. I'm not personally sure if this would be called a bikini beach. I'm not sure if you can walk around this area in a bikini. I think you might be able to, but I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe this is where it officially ends. It's very confusing sometimes because sometimes there is like a very clear divide and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But you see like there are also swings here, so they looks like they do want the tourist. So this is the part where I saw some type of cafe.
Oh, they do have a huts here, like straw huts. So it looks like a place.
Maybe it's a part of a hotel. I wasn't sure what this is. But yeah, all this area I was actually able to snorkel.
Yeah.
And I went.
There's the sign for the bikini beach.
Now okay. So now this looks like a more of a boatyard.
A boatyard now coming in, right? Exactly. So what we would have to say about Ukulhas, I mean, if you are considering coming to Ukulhas, I would personally suggest you hold off maybe for the next year or two, or if you're planning on visiting the Maldives again, visit another island for now, then come back when all the construction is done. I'm sure if you look at Ukulhas videos on YouTube, you will see people, that's something that they will probably mention in every single Ukulhas video. It's like the construction is just maddening. I mean, you spend most of the day on the beach, so you really don't see it, but in the evenings when you go out or in the afternoons when you go for lunch, it's just a lot of hammering and stuff, so it could become annoying. Like, who wants to go on vacation and hearing, construction? So
more of an eyesore too.
Yeah. So I would definitely suggest waiting for all the construction to be over and then visit this island because it is really beautiful. I really like it. So we have some swings on the right also.
And if you're still not sure which island is right for you, we have a free comparison sheet for top 5 islands. You can access it instantly. Just leave your email and we will leave the link in the description below. And let us know in the comments, what do you think so far of the Ukulhas Bikini Beach?
So as we continue down, this is towards the very end of the beach and the reclaimed area. But what we're going to do next, we're going to take you up and above the island, and we're going to show you this beautiful island using the drone, and you will see just how beautiful the length of this beach is and different perspective of the beach. So we hope you enjoy the drone portion of this video, and yeah.
Shukriya so much for watching, and as usual,
We'll see you
in the next one.